Greetings all, it's the Devious Monkey here on yet another glorious Bagel Sunday. It is sunny, blue skies, breezy, 84 degrees so far. Probably going to be another 90-degree day, but with sun this time, so you're going to feel it. So my wife and I discussed perhaps maybe it was time to start considering getting another cat. So it's been almost 4 months. That doesn't seem like a very long time, but it feels like an eternity all at the same time. I know that it's been bothering her because I've been on the road more this year, being healthy. She's there by herself all the time. I think it's like when people say they're not ready to have kids, and people that have kids say, you're never gonna be ready, just do it. You'll figure it out, haha. Not quite the same thing with a cat, but we're never gonna be ready. This cat is never gonna be our Devious that we had for like 18 years. And that's unfortunate for the new cat, but that's just the way that it is. Gonna have to come up with all new songs to sing about him. I'm gonna have to come up with 100 different freaking names and all that kind of stuff. You know, different personality, this, that, and the other thing. And it's funny because we redid the cat's bathroom, and now we're gonna have to sort of undo the cat's bathroom if we get another cat. And I'm not saying that we're going to get another cat today. We're gonna go look, but the first step, because you know we're going to the rescue that I volunteered at, is that you had to put in an application, and then you had to put 1 or 2 of the animals that you were interested in. And you know there was one in particular that caught her attention, which is what started this whole thing. And it's a little female cat named Cosmic. Cosmic's been there for 2 years. And they kind of feel like the reason that Cosmic is there is because Cosmic has a heart condition and has to get medication every day. And they said it's just the way it is. I mean, that it doesn't really affect her that much, but she's got to be on medication. There's not a problem. You put it in her wet food, she eats it, no problem. Big difference from Devious for the last couple of years, you know, with his kidney issues, she was, you know, fingering a pill down his throat every day, and then when she couldn't be here, I had to do it. It was not pleasant for any of us involved, but it was just something that we did. And that's not saying that we're going to get Cosmic, or that they're gonna let us have Cosmic, or any of that kind of shit. I don't know, we're at least gonna go look. I mean, they have so many animals there. That's kind of what's gonna happen today. And then if we actually do get a cat, holy crap, we're gonna have to spend the day like decatifying the place. Now I'm gonna have to go out and buy all new shit. You know, litter box, litter, food, cat beds, toys, all that shit. And we're gonna have to move a lot of the stuff that we didn't move for Devious. So that's the plan of the day, other than snarfing on these bagels. So we'll have to see what happens. And by the time you see the next clip in this video, it could be of us with a cat. Let's go get bagels. Bagels gotten, let's go snarf. We need to weed. Things are getting green again. The fairy garden's looking pretty good. Said murderize my back. Okay, so like you just heard me say, it's a start. I got rid of everything. Just about everything anyways. Oh, still on there. The little thing's growing. So happy with the fairy garden. And we decided to just leave that all weeds. See how gross the pollen is when it rains. It doesn't really clean anything. It just sort of mucks it up. Okay kids, we're gonna go look at Katz's. Because, I don't know, we feel like looking at Katz's. I
really don't think we're going to be taking a cat home today because we're just not prepared for it. You know, we got to go get all the stuff and get the house ready and all that shit. But anyways, we're going to go look at cats. So let's go look at cats. We got a cat. Okay, come on out. Come on. There you go. Hello, little girl. Hello. Come on. Come on. Okay, so here's what we've done. We moved the cat tree over here because we did not want to be right underneath Devious' shrine. So we moved some stuff around, and now we just have this sitting over here. Maybe move those pillows. Got our bed. There's the shrine. And then we put a tree over here by the thingy so she can look out the window. Right now, she's freaked out, so she's underneath the chair over here. When I put the little tunnel out, and there's a scratcher. Hello, little dude. Pull the food out so it's not underneath, so that we don't encourage her. She'll get around to it eventually. Okay, wow. That was a lot. It wasn't an adoption. It isn't a fostering. It's, I want to say a home visit, but an extended home visit because they know that Cosmic needs a lot of time and patience. Cosmic was apparently not fond of being around all the other cats and everything and the dogs and all that shit. And it took her a while because a couple of the employees had taken her home. It took a while, and she like burrowed up into the one woman's box spring and hid, and it took her forever to find her. You know, shit like that. I get it. Nobody likes to be, you know, stranger in a strange land. So we got the house completely prepared, as well as much as we could in, you know, like the hour that we had. We went to Target, you know, bought new litter box, new bed. Well, we didn't get the bed there. We got that at PetSmart, but you get the idea. We got food, treats, the bed, litter box, litter, all that shit, some food. I didn't go crazy on the food. She said that Cosmic liked seafood the best, but they also have the issue that they're a shelter. They're like a non-for-profit shelter, and they go strictly off of donations most of the time. So, you know, it's like whatever they have. So at this point, I got Neutro, like we had given Devious for the entirety of his life, and I got seafood-based dry food and some seafood-based wet food. You know, we're gonna have Cosmic for the next month, basically 4 weeks, to see how she acclimates and everything. Now, we already made up our minds that it doesn't matter from our point of view about keeping the cat. We intend to have that cat, but not at the detriment of the cat. So if she's absolutely fucking miserable at our place and she hates us, I'm not gonna force that cat to stay with us. I think that it will be a good fit because she's not necessarily skittish, but wary of people, and she immediately took to Katie. And Katie just sat there the whole time with her and was petting her, and she gave the signals of keep touching me, keep petting me, not fuck off, get away from me, I'll kill you. So that was a good thing. Now, I had it in my head that we'd be getting that cat today. I didn't say that
but I knew that that's what was going to happen. I knew that once she interacted with that cat, that would be it. Once we got her in there and got everything situated and she calmed down, I snapped a couple pictures and I'm like, I'm going to get us Bean because we need Bean. This is very emotional because it's sooner than I ever expected to go out and get another cat. But like I said, I felt like it was time for her to have another companion because she has been hit hard by the fact that we don't have our cat and that I'm not home a lot now because I got back out on the road. And whatever the reasons are, whatever our feelings are, we're still upset about our cat that we had, and it's all like scary and new and exhilarating and everything all at once in an afternoon where we got up and like, well, do you want to go see a cat, to, all right, we need to fucking go get all this crap, get the house ready and bring a cat home. So haven't eaten anything since breakfast, you know, so since Bagel Sunday this morning early, haven't had anything that includes beans. So gonna at least go get some bean and then get home, and I need to eat because I'm freaking starving. And I didn't realize, I was like, man, I have just gotten so soft in my doughy, fat, old, you know, unexercising age. I'm like dying here, and I hate saying shit like that. It was so hot, and I'm like, man, we went out and did the weeding, and I had to sit there for half an hour with my shirt off with the ceiling fan on, like, oh, you know, and then all day I've just felt like this. So when we went to go look at the cat and then we had to go buy everything and then get home and you know, get everything ready, I was like, holy shit. Like, I can't believe like how affected I am by this. It's not even that hot out. Well, okay, I didn't realize it. It was 94 degrees. So yes, it was that hot out. Still not 105, but it wasn't 75 either. So that has taken its toll on me today as well. So I need food. I need to sit down and loosen my sphincter and take all this in. But we got a cat. So young Miss Cosmic, and we're not going to change her name. That's the name that she had. That's the name she's going to keep. You know, if it were a kitten and they gave it a dumbass name, then of course we would change it. But I mean, she's been Cosmic for 5 years. So that's what she's going to be. So we've got a new cat, Cosmic, and hopefully everything turns out like we hope it and we think it will. I'm sure it will. But now it's time for Bean, and I'm done talking and filming for the day. My microphone disconnected and blah. So that's all you get for today. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. As always, thanks for joining me. Almost said us. Thanks for joining us. You know, me, myself, and I, my crazy personalities. And fuck, I don't know where I was. See you in the next video. Bye. Wait a minute, forward and up. Forgot what I was doing.